Hello, beautiful people. So I'm gonna put on some lashes. Don't y'all judge my fingernails. I'm gonna put on, these are House of Lashes. I don't even know what kind for real. Which I'm actually starting to really like House of Lashes lashes. They had a warehouse sale a couple weeks ago and I bought a bunch for my kid. I think I already had these. But I wanted to talk briefly because I get so many questions about this. And y'all forgive me, I bit my tongue the other night and it makes me sound like I have a lisp. So maybe I should talk with the lisp the whole time. No, I'm just playing. I wanted to talk very briefly about lash applications. I am using oh my goodness. I'm using this Velour lash stuff. It's like spilling out of the thing now. Anytime you get ready to do a video, something awkward always happens. So I wanted to talk about lash application. The first thing is that when you apply lash glue, you have to let it dry first. You cannot take it from this to your eye immediately, especially if you don't have on eyeliner or don't already have on mascara or something like that. You cannot do that. You have to let it dry. I don't know one lash glue that you can apply immediately because it just doesn't work like that. So most of the products will tell you 30 seconds to let your lash glue dry. I find that it takes more than 30 seconds. I don't care. I think Ardell makes a quick dry one, and that one may be a little less than 30 seconds, but it takes more than 30 seconds for this glue to dry. We're not even going to talk about using hair glue. Sorry, my tongue hurts so bad. We're not going to talk about using hair glue. Okay, because in 2025, you should not be doing that. All right, so this is what it looks like when you apply it. You apply it to, there's like a little band part at the top of the lash. You apply it to that. You can put some, I hope y'all can see that. You can put some kind of right on the top, but as you can see with my eyes currently right now, I do not have on any eyeliner. My lashes are pretty sparse. I like wearing lashes without eyeliner, but it's so much easier to put them on when you have eyeliner on. But I'm gonna apply these lashes right now. They are still drying, so we're gonna let them dry. And once they get to a tacky state, they have to get to a tacky state. Once the glue is tacky, you'll notice it starts to change colors. This particular glue, like an Ardell white glue, will start to get a little blue. The black one does that as well. It starts out blue and then it starts to dry to that solid black color. That's when you know it's good to start applying it. So I'll show you what it looks like once it's dry and I'm ready to apply it to my eye. All right, the first one is ready to go. As you can see, the glue is the color is starting to fade away. It's like a blue, but it's starting to go away. So I'm gonna put this mirror down. The other thing I wanted to say while I apply this eyelash to my eye is that you have to cut the lashes to fit to your eye. That's another big mistake I see people making. Everybody's eye doesn't fit lashes the same way. So you have to cut them in order for them to fit. And you can just get a small little pair of scissors. I do that with my lashes. I don't tend to take my lashes too far into my corner because that irritates my eye. And my eyes are already kind of small, and I don't want to irritate them anymore. You're never going to see me take my lash all the way in. I just don't do that. Some people like that. That's good. You like that. It works for you. Wonderful. Mine just I just like to add a little lift to the outside of my eye because my eyes are a little downturned to me. I'm going to put the other one on. As you can see, it's like a deeper blue. On my end, it's starting to fade away. That's when you know it's good and tacky, ready to go on. People will tell you to start in the middle of the lash. You can do that if that works for you. Sometimes I start on the end. I try to start in the middle, but some days it's perfect. Other days it's not. But cut the lash to form to your eye. I think the biggest part to remember is that, you need to find a lash that works well for your eye, or you need to cut it to fit. I like lashes that are not going to irritate my eye. My eyes are somewhat sensitive, so I don't like irritation. The other thing that I like to do is to pinch them together. If you've ever had me as a makeup artist, you know that I'm usually having you look in some direction and I'm pinching your lash with the lash that I just applied. I think it just helps to merge it a little bit. So I just take my thumb and my pointer finger and just pinch them together. And then I push up on my ends. These lashes are mostly dry, not all the way dry. Can you see that? See, I just want to add just a little bit of lift. I don't have any eyebrow things on. I just washed my face, put on some facial products this morning, and then I am good to go. I got my little lashes on. We're good to go. So remember, cut the lash to fit your eye. Trim it from the outside of the lash. You'll see that the lash tends to go generally with like smaller hairs, and they gradually get larger depending on the lash that you have. Some of the lashes start small on the outer corner and on the inner corner, and then they're a little bit more full in the middle. And that's good for a different kind of look. But trim the lashes to your eye. Second thing, make sure that you let the glue dry. Wait and let the glue dry fully before you try to apply it to your lash. It's going to make it so much easier. The glue needs to be tacky so that it sticks and doesn't take you forever to apply. Then you can add some mascara to your lash if you want to. Pinch them together. Sometimes people like to add mascara ahead of time. You can do that as well before you put the lashes on. Pinch the lashes together with your natural lash. I did not add any liner to my lashes today, but you can pinch them together so that you get a better merge. As you can see, my lashes are just giving me a light little lift just to lift my eye a little bit. But yeah, those are my big tips for applying lashes on yourself. Let me know in the comments if you try something different for applying your lashes, or if these tips help you. If you've never heard this before, let me know that in the comments. Peace out, guys.